What's up, Battlefield? Play for free. This is ProfessorSnipe, and welcome back to another Dissecting Rush. I know that this video is like really super fast and stuff, and this is just because it's supposed to be an attackers round, kind of dissecting an attackers round, but I was placed as the defender, but then I get team switched, so I'm just gonna fast forward the part where I'm the defender so that it kind of proves that I'm the defender. And this is like this video, I'm using the Uzi or whatever you guys want to call it, and I don't know what attachments I'm running on it, but this is actually, I was recording this for the Uzi gun review, so that's the next one I'll be doing when I'm done the exams. And I got placed in this rush round, and I decided to use this gameplay instead of a gun review because it was too long for a gun review. It's 20 minutes long, and I cut it down to 12. But instead, what I decided to do is just use this for Dissecting Rush because it was good. It's a good gameplay, and it provides a lot of examples what I kind of missed out on the other episode, and it provides examples for the engineer, which is a really underrated class for this type of game mode. So yeah, and for the other video, the first one, I mean, I was playing in a couple of servers, and a lot of people that watched my videos were there, and some of them said that they really liked the video and everything, but and they wanted to see more, but with different classes and stuff, type of like what the recon can do, what the medic can do, and what the engineer and the assault can do each separately. So I thought that would be a great idea to kind of do that, and instead I'll make them shorter segments. But yeah, so basically this is an engineer gameplay on Rush. And I want to give a defender's tip, which I missed out because now I'm on the attackers and I got team switched. But for the defenders, I suggest that you run circles, kind of like a hurricane. So you don't want to be waiting at the bomb for the attackers to come and you take them out. You want to actually push up and kind of run like a circle around this building. Because when you run a circle, it's like you're flanking them twice, and then you go back and kind of do a circular motion. So it's really important that you use that. And this is also, now that I'm in the attackers, this is the other grenade tip I gave you guys, to also throw the grenades. And I don't know what's happening with like invisible guys, but nowadays I've been seeing a lot of invisible guys. And yeah, I run into him quite sometimes in this gameplay. I think I kill him because I see the tag appear, but yeah. So another tip, like a tip I want to give you guys, like I did, is this time for a bit like the engineer's perspective, is to move up and push up, because I gave you guys that tip last time where you should form like a different squad that just comes there to just push up the defensive line. But I mean, the issue with that is that, first of all, not everybody thinks like that, and second of all, some MCOMs are not placed exactly at a perfect position to have two squads or two different types of squads. Another tip is to move up before the counter like kind of counts you down until your death, because you can actually get some time and surprise the enemy and get to the bomb before they would expect it to. And that's also another great thing, because if the attackers can get to the bomb before the defenders, then it can be an easy arm for you guys. And also notice how my team isn't there, so it's also a very risky move to plant, because when you sometimes it's wiser not to plant, but just wait a bit, because as soon as you plant the bomb, it's like a signal to it's like a fire alarm. When you plant the bomb, and everybody is attached to the bomb, like they want to get to it. So that's why I would prefer that, and luckily we have some snipers here to support us, but two nice headshots right there. But the thing with arming is that, like I said, it's like a signal for the defender's team to, wow, we should be defending that instead of going to the other bomb. So it can be worked as two ways, as like a distraction, or honestly it could just be like a bait. So that's the problem, that I think that some people, like a tip, you should just kind of wait like a second or two, maybe 5 seconds, just secure the room just until they until your team's there, so that when you arm, you won't be left alone against the defenders. You'll have some sort of protection. And like I did right there was flanking, and this is the other grenade route. I'm in this cover, so I've got my back covered, and I just threw a grenade in case anybody would come. And just to finish it off, like cherry on the cake, there's a nice RPG kill for you guys. So, like I provided you guys, I know this is long gameplay. It's 12 minutes. It's not as long as the other ones, but it's still long. And I kind of covered up what I really wanted to say for the other video, but I'll be doing more, what's it called? Defenders video instead, so I'll kind of put a tip how to defend, because some people just camp a lot too much, and they don't really realize that by camping you also put some sort of some sort of danger on your team, and that's a problem that I'll talk to you guys about in the other video. But here's an example of the triggering claymore ability. Notice how I triggered all the claymores, I got to cover, there it blows up, and now I make my move. First of all, that secures the bomb's protection against the attackers, which is myself, and that secures my teammates so that when they come up, they won't die. So it's like, I just cleared this for them, and then unluckily, look how there's nobody on my team, even on the map. And notice how I get taken down because I try to cover too many places at once. And this is not something you want to do. You don't want to cover everything at the same time. You want to distribute the tasks to all your teammates. So unluckily, I mean, this is an example of good and bad. How we didn't move up and I didn't wait. So that shows that sometimes patience can, being impatient really ruins your game. So that was an example of that, and this bomb is really a very hard bomb to defend. I mean, the A1, it's unbelievable how some people, they can just stay on top and just keep throwing C4s and stuff like that. And then from the bottom, everybody's like, they can kind of do like some sort of glitch type of thing where you can only see like their kind of half of their body at the stairs, and then they can shoot you down completely. But I mean, that's a good tip for them, the defenders. But yeah. So luckily we get to take this MCOM, and many people in my other video, I mean, because when I was playing Play for Free, people are joining my servers and kind of talk to me, and they're telling me how some of my tips didn't really work out when they were playing. And I asked them which one, and they were talking more about the ones where it's about which bomb to attack first, be it the A bomb, or the B bomb. So basically, this is what I have to say about this. It's not really which bomb. It's not a proven fact that whichever bomb you use, you arm first, will lead you to victory or defeat. And that was an example of the grenade, by the way. And that's an example of dodging grenades. Got one grenade there, then dodge the other one. But the thing is, it's how you can hold the MCOMs. If you can't hold them, A or B doesn't matter. You're gonna lose if you can't hold them, because the defenders are gonna come and just camp that stuff. But if you know how to defend both of them, or by defending in the attacker's perspective, it's defending the defenders to come. So if you know how to attack a bomb, both A and B, then it should be fine. So there's not particularly going to be an advantage or disadvantage, unless you can actually destabilize the defender's spawn and everything. But I mean, those are really hard because the defenders, they spawn exactly beside the bomb, except for the A1. So that's an example. Just for the A1, it can be taken both ways, as in if you go to the A first, it'll like sorry, what was I going to say? Yeah, if you go to the A bomb first, like, that's an easy bomb to take out because the spawn isn't close to it. But then the other problem is that if you do that, what's gonna happen is that everybody's gonna be focusing on the B bomb. So now that's gonna be your real issue, your real challenge. And then it takes the opposite. If you go straight to the B bomb first, then it's gonna be hard for you to defend. Then if you possibly arm it and take it out, then you have to focus on the A bomb, which will be a bit harder to take out because now everybody's going to be focusing on that. So it kind of mixes between those two. And this is a tip here. It doesn't work. I mean, it works, but it doesn't work that much if you have snipers against you, because it's very hard to take out those snipers with the Jeep. And one thing is that if they have the advantage on you, the height advantage and the cover advantage, they can take you out with a sniper rifle and a bullet through your skull. So watch out for that. And grenades are, like, honestly, like the beauty of Rush is grenades, in my opinion. And one other thing I wanted to give you guys is be comfortable with your gun, and that's the RPG tip I wanted to give you guys last time. But this is really, it was so weird, and I checked my ping here because I swear to God I hit the guy with my RPG straight on target. So if you guys want to rewind that, go ahead, but I swear to God I sensed that I hit him, and for some reason it didn't register or something like that, but yeah. So the tip I wanted to give you guys is, I know it's a pretty obvious tip, but use whatever gun you're most comfortable with. And in the gun, I don't want to spoil too much because I'm going to be talking about this in the Uzi gun review, but well, you know what, I'm just going to call it the Uzi. But in the Uzi, I like to hip fire with it a lot. I barely aim down sights. So I always, if I have the opportunity to hip fire, I'll do it. I don't know why, because I feel comfortable doing that. So that was kind of an RPG, kind of hurt them. And look at how I threw a grenade on the floor. And even if I saw another guy, I just run around, throw the grenades, and go for the plant. And look how beautifully synced in that I got it, and he died. So now here's a hard part, and I win this, but it's to know how to defend this bomb. I mean, they can come from the stairs or whatever, they can come from the ladders, but if you have the SAT scan, which I was using, I can kind of realize from what direction they're going. And if this thing's stable, like on this part of the map, that means it's a climbing. So that basically proves that you can use that. And at the end, I just come up here just to make sure that we got this victory. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video.